Top 5 Tuesday, but just firstly, I just want to say I like rearrange my shelves so that they're all like the right way. Now it looks like I've read a lot more, like I should probably just duck out of the way, but it just looks so much nicer. And like before I had it so that I had like all my read books on one half and all my unread on the other. But now at this point I think I'm just gonna like read a book and then put it back where I pulled it from, just so that it looks really nice. But the issue, guys, is I have no more space. I literally have no more space. I just put 2 more books in the mail, and literally there's this little gap just here that those books are gonna be like put into and switched around, but like literally I have no more space. I've got so many books chock-a-blocked on the other shelf too that I'm like, oh my god, I just can't buy any more books. But I mean, it's gonna happen because there's so many new books, but I like actually got to the point where I completely ran out of space. But anyway, guys, today is Tuesday and today's theme is going to be the top 5 fandom slash bookish things I've called my animals. So I really like naming animals, and majority of these are things that I've called my sheep. I like having really like random and interesting names for my animals, and I do take a lot of bookish names and TV shows and just movies and all that, but I am very excited to share all the names and to share photos of all my animals. But let's get into it. From number 5 to number 2, they're all sheep. Number 1 is actually for my cat, and if you know my cat, you will know what he is called. But number 5 on my list is Jupiter. And the reason that I called her Jupiter is because I watched Jupiter Ascending not that long ago, before we actually had her born, and I really liked the movie, even though it is a bit cringe. I think I saw it on my 17th or my 16th birthday or something, but I just really liked the name. So when we had twin girls, I wanted to name one of them Jupiter, and my brother actually named the other one Leia. So we had Jupiter and Leia, which was really fun, but I couldn't really say Leia because I didn't name her. But like, they were a really cute pair, but then we actually ended up selling them to someone else. But I loved Jupiter, she was so cute. Okay, number 4 on my list is probably the weirdest one, but this is Natalia. So the reason that this name came about is we were watching Jane the Virgin, and this got to the point where she just had her baby and she called him Mateo, but she also had her father's name Rogelio in the name. So the minute that he heard that it was named after him, he started calling the child Matalio, because it's Mateo and Rogelio mixed together. So the minute I saw this baby boy, and normally we don't name the boys because in farming you generally only keep the females, you get rid of the boys because they can't really do much. I wanted him so badly, and I'm like, that is Matalio, we are not getting rid of him. But I mean, just like, look at how cute he is. This is when he's a baby too. Like literally he's only like 3 days old in this photo. He's just so cute, and like, look at his little face. Like, I love him so much. And we still do have Matalio currently. Then number 3 on my list is Belle, because do you expect me not to name one of my sheep Belle? She is also still on the farm. We actually have like 20 sheep currently, and we're always like going through them dying, or through just like swapping, or just sending them to other people, or just getting new sheep born. Like, we cannot keep like a really big amount of sheep on my property, but we have a good handful. But I wanted to name one Belle because of Beauty and the Beast, and it finally happened when there was one spare girl that I was able to name Belle, and I'm just like, yes! And she is another cutie. Okay, number 2 on my list is Mr. Darcy. I got to name another boy, and he was actually our first baby born because we got 2 sheep. That was Mary Lou and Honey, and we didn't know that they were pregnant, so there was a really big windstorm, and then suddenly a baby was there. And because when we were looking online, there was some really cute ones, and one of the little boys that we could have bought was called Mr. Darcy, but we didn't end up getting him. When we had a baby boy born, I'm like, we have to call him Mr. Darcy, and it was so good because we'd always be walking around like, oh, Mr. Darcy, and I loved him so much. Like, because he was a merino, we actually had to get rid of him because they always had to get shorn every year. But Dorpers are what we have now, and their wool actually comes off, it just like sheds off them, so we don't have to try and sort out getting the wool off them and all that. So it was really sad when he had to go, but he's at a nice farm. He wasn't sent off to get killed. Like, I do get worried about that when our sheep are taken away, and I'm like, Mum, are they getting killed or are they okay? But he is definitely one of the ones that is okay. I mean, at the time I loved him, and I mean, I had him in my bedroom on my bed a lot of the time because he was so cute. And number 1 on my list is my baby Azrael, because oh my god, how can you not see Azrael in this cat? I mean, Azrael the character is a lot nicer. Like, my Azrael is actually kind of a little shit. He doesn't like me, guys, and it makes me so sad because anytime I touch him, he claws me, and he never spends time with me, and he breaks my stuff. It makes me really sad that I don't have an affectionate cat, or at least affectionate for a cat, because most cats aren't great. But Pixie, who was my other cat, but she did sadly pass away like 2 years ago, she was so much nicer. he is just a terror. But when we knew we were going to be buying a cat and I actually paid for him, so he is my cat, I wanted to name him Azrael, and it was kind of the idea that I was tossing up between getting a cat or a dog. So if I got a cat, it was going to be Azrael, and if I got a dog, it was going to be Cassian, because that is literally their personalities in animals. And I went with a cat, so I got my baby Azzy. So we don't actually fully call him Azrael anymore, we call him Azzy or Az. Like, my parents wanted to acronym it because they thought it was a really weird name, and I'm like, it's my cat, I call it what I want, and it's not weird to me. Like, Azrael is a beloved character in the book world, so what is wrong with me calling my cat that? I do love him and he is very cute, he's just got not the best personality. But anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed learning more about my animals and the reasons why I call them the things that I did. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!